this one, you see, it's 2005, but it's written second edition, and the third edition comes, I saw just now, in 2014, would enter into force in 2016. And this has made the health security a dictatorship where Director General can decide on his own to sell vaccines, to sell the PCR instead of all the documents that say you have to have a confirmation of a clinical and of there are other tests than PCR. So I'm finding out some inconsistencies that have not been used at all in law. So the first one is this, it's an obligation. So if it's an obligation, what Tedros, I'll call him Tedros, says, this Secretary General terrorist in WHO, when he says something, all the countries have to obey under law.
All the member states of the WHO, everyone who signed the agreement with the WHO, because automatically, because as you're saying, this is part of the constitution of the WHO, this is binding law for everyone who is a member of the WHO.
Right.
Okay.
With two reservations. There are two countries, because I was teaching that, so I know. There were two countries in 2009, in the second edition, that made reservations, and it's very interesting. It's the USA, and it is Iran. They don't want to obey to WHO completely. The 2016 third edition. What happened in WHO, but maybe Sylvia, you were there when it happened. Bill Gates was already around. He was already, you know, mingling, saying that he pays so much money, but he became visible when, I think it was in 2017, or you correct me, that he, I know this through my colleagues there, he requested to be part of the executive board of WHO like a member state. And it's incredible. I said, how can he dare to do this? And they went to the vote. The executive board meets every January. So, and it changes every year. And the lobby, they try to lobby the countries. Of course, he tried to bribe. But it's really an event, because it is not mentioned. Maybe we can get the minutes of the executive board. They even accepted that he would be considered as a member state because of the money he gives. So this is unprecedented in a constitution of member states.
Is he now being considered as a member state?
Not officially.
But unofficially?
Not that I know. Not that I know. Maybe there are documents.
Unofficially, yes. And that's probably because that's why he has this immunity, right?
He has total immunity in Switzerland.
Okay. Unofficially, he probably holds that kind of status, right?
Yeah, yeah. I can tell you why it is very suspicious, is because I think he has done something with every member state, the same contracts. What I found out with Swissmedic is the FDA of Switzerland, is because I gave the paper to a journalist and now I don't even find it. I can't find it. The Swissmedic has signed a contract with Bill Gates and WHO. And this is abnormal.
So basically he literally tried to lobby himself into the WHO as a member state to basically found the country of Bill Gatestan. That's basically what he did. I mean, at that point he would have been basically a one-man country.
Yes, he can be a dictator because he can influence the... But the fact that he was not accepted by vote, that's why the minutes would be very interesting. By vote to be a member state, he then started to sign papers for countries. That's my hypothesis, because he did it with Swissmedic. So WHO, Bill Gates, and the country in charge of accrediting treatments and vaccination are signing contracts.
So he didn't get in official capacity. He didn't get voted in. So then he tried to circumvent that and just basically went around the middleman.
Well, yeah. How can you, if you're a country, sign a contract between three signatures, Bill Gates, a country, and WHO? Because WHO signs with countries, but not, and even that I find pretty weird. You know, why does WHO have to sign with a country an agreement? I don't know. You see, this is a corporate agency doing that, but not WHO. I mean, correct me, Sylvia. But